Hello.
Hello. Let's start again. I don't like that. Hello. Sorry. Hello. Welcome. Hello, everybody. The fact that you touched your hair means that you're anxious about April 17th, and we just want to have a little chit chat with you. Disclaimer: no, we're not starting a YouTube channel. Don't ask us after you watch this video, okay?
So bad for that. So bad for that. It's good to have you. Good to have you. And I know that you're looking forward to April 17th. We are. We are as well. So just to help you along, just to ease the excitement a little bit, just give you a little something to tide you over until that big day. There is this. And there's a few things that on our heart and our mind that we'd like to share with you in this moment.
And we definitely want to encourage you that no matter what your invitation says, join us physically or join us virtually. You all mean the same to us, and you've received an invitation because you've either impacted my life, Haroon's life, or our life. And as such, having you to join in the experience with us is just a way of us showing our appreciation to you.
So physically, in person, or virtually, watch us online, it means the world to us for it to share in that in our big day, and I look forward to the love and the support that you will give, and keep on praying. We definitely appreciate it.
Right, we can't get enough of that, so definitely keep us in your prayers. And we also want for you to utilize the website.
Explore different sections. So there's a particular section there for you to leave us a note. Say something nice. So not only for the lyricists and the poetic ones amongst us, everybody can kind of contribute. So just string a few sentences together and tell us from your heart an encouraging word, a wonderful memory.
Mm-hmm.
We look forward to what you will say, and also check out that section of the how we met. There's a little surprise there.
Very interesting.
Very.
And also on the website, you'll see a section if it is that you are so impressed to leave a gift.
Oh yes, leave a gift. And if you want to continue to show your support in wider, more extensive, more practical, tangible ways, we gladly receive. And so on that section, utilize the option that best suits you. And I can tell you already, thank you.
We greatly appreciate it. Now, even as we continue to chit chat with you, we want to share with you just some lessons that we've learned since being together, probably, in our previous lives.
What a way to put it.
Or some things that we've, really appreciated since we started dating and courting, as the technical terms are.
So you started courting. Well, for me it would be patience. We give God thanks for the fruit of the Spirit called patience.
Well, I just want to let everybody know that Haroon is not an easy person to deal with, but I'm happy.
We're not calling any names. I'm not calling names right now. We're just thankful for the gift of patience. We appreciate God's goodness and the individuals that He has placed in our life, and we learn, and through patience, we're appreciating each other, and also being fair to each other as well.
Definitely.
And the patience is not just reserved to how we relate to each other, but how we relate to our Father in heaven.
Oh, right.
Yes,
right,
because
right.
we are learning that He's in a different time zone than us, and life gets better when we move ourselves out of our own time zone and occupy His.
It's not a sermon.
So
another lesson.
I'm not preaching.
Another lesson that we want to focus on today is putting your best foot forward in the relationship, and in anything that you find yourself doing for real. We've realized that we can't be selfish with each other or with ourselves rather, and not only think of ourselves. We have to think of the other person and always put the interest of the other person, not necessarily in front of yours, but put that in the forefront of your mind in to assist you in making specific decisions
Right.
or choices.
Right. So in pursuing what is best, it's not necessarily about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Lord and His will and His will for us
us.
and for us to step up to the plate, to improve, to increase, to grow, to be better until we get to that which is best.
Mm-hmm.
And so it for me personally, it gives purpose and direction and drive.
You start getting really passionate,
Yeah.
Give us another lesson.
Being the best. Being the
Okay,
best. It's good. It's good.
Another lesson.
It's good. It's good. And I think in survey for all the others, I think we can say that that God really provides.
Amen.
He provides someone to be a blessing to another patient individual, and he also provides wisdom and encouragement and strength and guidance. He provides opportunities. He opens ways to move forward. He's a provider. He's a provider in the broadest sense of the term. And our marriage would not be possible if God was not the provider. He was not the provider. And so we look forward to all the blessings, physical, spiritual, that he will give.
I thought you were gonna say something else, but the ear, I guess. All right. Another lesson that we learned is how to be vulnerable, or rather the importance of being vulnerable, and why it is that it's important for you to be vulnerable, especially when it is that you're reaching to a point in your relationship when it's time for you to trust the other person with certain things. And I know that for us, ripping off the band-aids of certain situations took a little time for us, and we're hesitant, etc. But when it is that we got to that stage of vulnerability, a lot of things kind of fell in place. Things started us, conversations were less tense. Things were moving a little bit easier and seeming
more understanding.
More understanding, right?
More reasons to pray and to give support. And it really added a little fire in the friendship. So that was good.
Fire.
Yeah, fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So, and importantly to note as well is that even before Haroon and I decided that we were going to
court.
Right.
We became friends.
Why you have to say like court? Like like hard court, netball court, volleyball court. I'm sorry, concentration. So. Right. Even before we decided, we ensured that we built a solid friendship. And you can go on and read the story and see how that first conversation ended.
We're not giving anything away, so no spoilers. No spoilers. You have to go to that section of the website and
read. Have a read.
But it is important. It's important that the marriage be built on friendship,
right?
And we're seeing that. We're seeing that. And if you just read the Bible, read from Auntie Ellen as well. We see that's a critical component, and we're thankful. We're thankful that we have learned that. And so we're looking forward not just to the wedding day, but married life. And it's a big move, but these are the things you do when you want to grow up. So we give God thanks for that. For that challenge. So we're taking the bull by the horns. We're stepping into the deep end. We are climbing.
Okay, so let's wrap this up before Haroon goes off tangent, and we're here for another 30 minutes. But we really just want to say thank you for the call, the support, the purrs, the comments, the questioning, the ideas, the advice, whatever it is that you have been doing.
Your presence.
Right. Whatever it is that you have been doing, we really appreciate it. And finally, before we say later for now, one of the questions that we've been asked very often is how did we know that each other was the one? Well, do I even know? I don't know.
Why she pretends as if she doesn't know, I'll go and tell you. I knew because of Acts chapter 18. I tell you that there's a word for every situation in your life. Every word.
Yeah, but
So-
supposedly,
so-
go
so-
and tell
so-
him when we read Acts chapter 8 now. Give us
So
something.
so in Acts chapter 18, there's an account of Aquila, the husband and his wife Priscilla, and they were both engaged in missionary work together, and they were able to have a very powerful impact on the brethren in Corinth and on the churches in Ephesus, and impact the life of Apollos. And reading that,
I'm sure
I
this
wanted
is like a
I wanted
long
that.
response. Like when you get up exam,
No,
the teacher gave you 1 3
I'm not
marks.
sure. I'm not going to short, but
In righteousness.
But I'm gonna get the 3 marks with flying colors. So based on that, I put it to the Lord in prayer, and I need a precedent in my life, and the Lord and I talk, we reason.
And the Lord sent me.
He surveyed. When he sent me to you.
What a pressure.
Yeah. So he surveyed. Lord and I surveyed and answer. So that is good. That is good.
That's a pressure.
And she'll try to be shy about it, but she's fulfilling the Priscilla role very well. Thank you, Lord.
Wow, so powerful and profound. For me, even after talking and whatever, let me just tell you, even though you will go and read it, I was definitely not interested in her own. 0. Not even a point, not even a negative percentage. Like, there was no interest there. There was nothing on the number line. There was no percentile. There was nothing there. But as we started to build our friendship and we started talking and stuff, I realized that, I know somebody now. You can have a little adventurous kind of little, spontaneity side. You see me? No? I shouldn't have said that. Oh, is our secret? I'm sorry. You didn't hear that. Scratch that. Right. So, and in that stage in my life was when I started like really taking my prayer life very seriously, like leading up to meeting Haroon rather. And I remember doing a 10-day session online, and it was talking about how you can discern certain things and how you can hear the word of the Lord hear the Lord talking to you on certain matters and stuff. And I don't know if I've ever gotten such clear directive on something, but but there are some days when I say, Lord, you're sure? Because that when you're rough. But one of the lessons that we learned was patience. So we're pressing on.
Amen. So looking forward to having you on April 17th.
Mm-hmm.
This website is the place.
Mm-hmm.
You already have your invitation. Please do not forget to RSVP.
And ensure that you indicate where your invitation falls. All right. So if it's virtually, just indicate virtually. And if it is that your invitation has the venue location, you know that you're physical.
So turn up there. But as we said before, whether you join us on this webpage or in person, it means the world to us to have you there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we look forward and continue to pray, and it's a wonderful experience. I can tell. So
you can tell us.
So that's all right. So
light up.
Another time we'll check in with you, but
check in with you. We can't check. This is not you. This is not no. There will be no follow up.
Another time.
No, there will be.
Another time.
What do you mean by another time?
Another time.
Time and another
we'll check in with you.